step to me. 1, 2, 3, I'm spinning. When I hold you close to me, feels like I'm in ecstasy. I'm spinning. Love makes the world go round. It must be true because my world revolves around me. Ooh, yeah, oh, yeah. Love makes the world go round. It must be true because my world revolves.
Hello, what's up? What's up, everybody? Good evening, and welcome to another edition of Roz's Happy Hour. I'm your girl, Roz, and I'm coming to you from Trichet Entertainment. Come on, let's turn the news off. Hopefully, by the time we finish this show, we'll have a new president. Well, I know we didn't think we would make it here, but we're here. It's been 4 long years, and finally we had the election last night. Woo! Way too much. My nerves are bad. I'm just going to say cheers. Happy hour is indeed needed today. You can grab your drink of choice, coffee, tea, water, champagne, or wine. But let's all raise our glass. We made it. We made it. All right. Well, don't mess around, folks, and have election stress disorder. It's real, but we can overcome. Breathe, keep the faith, and then do me a favor, share the link. So last week we had my friend and Smooth Sounds of Cecil Ramirez. He was amazing. I mean, he was smooth on the piano. So he plays so beautifully. Please check us out on our YouTube channel, Roz's Happy Hour, for all of our past shows. Subscribe to the station while you're there. And also, I always forget to tell you, if you need any of the artists, speakers, or athletes that's been on our show for any of your events, virtual events, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I got you, and can book the talent for you. So, and I always say, if you're new to the show, welcome. Thank you, and hope you come back next week. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for all of your support. Oh, let me shout out the old school music gang. You guys, I had a ball with you on Halloween night. I mean, we kept the music flowing. Thank you. That was so much fun. Walt, Shirley, Sharon, Kevin, Glenn, thank you guys. I appreciate that. Today, though, I'm so excited to have with us tonight one of my dearest to my heart friends, whom happens to sing his butt off. I mean, dude can sing. Please put your hands together, give him some hearts. You know how Roz hearts them up. And please welcome national and international recording artist all the way from Birmingham, David C. Hey, David. What's up, David C?
Oh, I'm just hanging in there. I'm just admiring you. You're such a pro.
Man, this is like we on our 21st episode. I'm still trying to get it right. But listen, welcome to Roz's Happy Hour.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I miss you guys. I miss, this is probably the longest that you've been off the road. Is that right?
I'm telling you, man, it's nerve-wracking having to stay at home so long. Not to mention get paid.
Yeah, well, that's always important too,
I'm telling you.
You've been staying pretty close to the home, not doing any events. I mean, with COVID,
No, I might do something private for some people, a small crowd, but that don't come around often, you know. So, our business is manifested by crowds.
Yeah,
So we
that's a
can't.
good way of saying it.
I'm trying to tell you, well, you can't get no crowds. You can't get us.
No.
Nobody's gonna pay for 10 people, you know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. So you and I, we've been rolling for some 30 years, more than anyone
Yeah.
else. Listen to this, more than anyone else that I've known or have had on this show thus far. I
Mhm.
mean, do we have any Birmingham folks out there? Charm in, let us know you're there. Um, so you come from a family of gospel singers.
Yep. My mom was a minister, so.
Oh,
And as a little kid, we used to sit around the fireplaces and just sing, and she would teach us all of the voices. I'm talking about from bass, baritone, tenor, first tenor, all of that. She taught us that. So, but she didn't teach us nothing but gospel. She didn't believe in the R&B and stuff like that. So
oh,
she taught us gospel, and we had a family gospel group. And later we formed another group in the neighborhood. We call ourselves the Spiritual Nightingales. That was before we was the Johnson Harmonettes.
mm,
That's my last name, Johnson.
yes.
So, and we just went on from there, and then I kind of strayed away from it, especially when I went into the armed forces.
Mm.
So when I come out of the armed forces, it was R&B from that point on.
Wow. Well, when did you know you can sing?
I was about 5. I think I can remember far enough back as 5 because I wasn't in school at the time. I was being drugged to church.
Oh,
My mom drugged us to church.
yeah. How
So,
many? How many?
huh?
How many was there, brothers and sisters?
Oh, it was 7 of us. 1 sister, 6 boys.
Wow.
Hmm. Yeah.
And everybody could sing?
Well, as a group, yes, but as a single singer, no. Uh, my singing uh, thing came from my mom.
Mm.
My dad could sing, but he was always joking when he was singing. He'd get kind of lit. He'll sing all day and all night when he lit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you didn't get that part because you take it serious. When you out there, you ain't playing. You,
Well, I tried to. My mom taught me all of that as far as audiences and stuff. She said, "Okay, if you're too shy,
mm,
just pick your spot in the ceiling and sing to the ceiling, but
mm.
sing the best you can." And she used to stand me before people at 5 years old just to sing in
Wow.
church.
Wow.
Those
Wow.
good memories.
Wow. That
Yeah.
yeah, that is some good memories.
Hmm.
Um, but you're doing okay, so that's good to know that you're doing okay. Um, let's see what else we got going on here. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. I know we're going to get a treat to get to hear you a little bit today. Has your voice changed in all these years, or have
I
you?
I definitely think so.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I wondered if voices changed as people got older, or you know.
Yeah, from uh, singing incorrect,
Oh, oh.
and that can kind of burn your voice out after a while. But it don't, it's not a thing as to where you can't sing anymore or nothing like that because
Mhm.
you know God gave you the voice, and only somebody can take it away is God. So I'm pretty sure we could go on with it. It just depends on on the person,
Yeah.
how they feel and how they want to feel and how they want to sing for the rest of their life.
Hmm.
It'll keep up. I mean, it may change some because this is flesh and blood, and it depends on how you kept it together as far as coming on up in age. If you did a whole lot of bad things, yes, you
Hmm.
will decrease instead of increasing. So if you take care of yourself and try to keep breathing good and
Hmm.
exercising and eating healthy, trying to stay healthy, it'll go to duration.
Hmm. You got to do all the right
You
things.
have to do all the right things.
So,
That's right.
so you guys, for you that don't know, but everybody knows, David is currently touring with Temptations Review, formerly Dennis Edwards, Temptations Review.
Yes.
David has sung with Dennis for, I mean, for the past 30 years, and is probably the longest, only one that have sang with Dennis that long. I
Hmm.
actually met you when you did a show with Dennis Edwards and David Ruffin in them black brown jumpsuits in California. You remember
Yep.
that?
That was David, Eddie, and Dennis.
Yes,
Hmm.
yes, yes. I did the last two. So David is one of the few people who's still living that has sung with David Ruffin and Eddie Kendricks and Dennis Edwards and Ollie Woodson.
Oh, that's right.
I would say,
But I sung with Richard Street, Damon Harris.
oh, yeah, that's true too.
Yeah.
So those
Yeah.
are all the lead singers of the Temptations. Tell us
Uh-huh.
about that.
Yeah.
How was that working with David Ruffin, Eddie Kendricks?
Yeah. See, Eddie, originally, he's from Birmingham,
Mhm.
a place called Ensley, right outside of Birmingham, but it's still Birmingham district.
Okay.
And when he left and went to Detroit, he and Paul Williams went together. That's how those Temptations started to form, with Paul Williams and Eddie had a group, and Otis Williams and Melvin Franklin had a group.
Mhm.
So they wasn't getting any plays as those two. They groups wasn't getting any plays, but they just kind of emerged together, and that's when they became the Temptations.
Mm.
And well, anyway, make a long story short, I was doing some recording here in Birmingham, and Eddie knew me by him coming home and seeing the different bands in the area. And he kind of liked what I did. And he came over to the studio. Are you there?
I'm here. I'm
Oh,
here.
okay. He came
I'm
to the
here. I'm just
studio.
showcasing you.
Yeah, one of my recordings. He came over to the studio and sit in and listen at what we was doing. And while he was there, he even helped me with the background and all of that stuff. And he had his manager with him,
Hmm.
guy named his road manager, Tunis Wilson.
Jonas, that's my
Hmm.
boy. Yes.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah.
And they were sitting there listening. Tunis was kind of amazed at what I was doing. And he asked Eddie, why don't we get him? That'd be a good addition to the group. And Eddie said, no, he probably wouldn't want to fool with us. But anyway, they took me to dinner after this recording session and asked me would I join them. I tried to act nonchalant about it.
You didn't want
I
to be like excited.
yeah, I couldn't wait to say yeah. Okay. So that's how it all started. He was home and they wanted me to join up with them, and he thought it was a good idea to have me uh, kind of like sitting in line with David.
Mhm.
David was really kind of what you call it, it was rare.
Oh, yeah.
And he would sometime he would kind of take a break without anybody knowing.
Yeah.
And when he take a break, that spot be open there for the selection of songs that they was doing. So he brought me to step up whenever David stepped down.
Wow.
So, and that's how that all started. But it was a wonderful experience with those three guys I'm talking about. I learned a lot from them.
Mm.
Just like it was in the movie, it was just like that with me. David did not like me.
David Ruffin, because
Yeah,
you can sing, you can still
yeah,
sing that good back then as well.
yeah. But it was for the purpose that he knew. See, Eddie would throw it up to him. He'll tell him, go on, miss the gig. Well, I got David C over here. And
Oh,
that's what made him mad. So,
yeah.
but we did become to be great friends in the end, before the end, rather.
Mhm.
Yeah, me and him had a lot of fun. He used to come to my room and sit there and talk to me for hours, man. And
Wow.
that was truly amazing because he tells everything,
Like somebody else I know, deep.
Mhm. Well, he was telling it to me, and
Oh,
but all three of them told me all kind of stuff, man. It's unbelievable what those guys had
wow.
to deal with back through that time when they was coming up like that. And it was just wonderful to hear that experience that they had to go through, and
Mhm.
people are still going through some of the same
Still going through the
stuff
recording
with
industry.
record companies.
Yeah, you kind of froze right there on
Yeah,
me. Okay. All right.
yeah.
Well, you still
Hmm.
there?
Yeah,
Okay. But
yeah. All right.
so um how did you meet Ollie Woodson? Because you're in Birmingham and
Well,
he's from Detroit.
yeah, yeah. But I lived in Muscle Shoals, Alabama,
I
and he came up to Birmingham long before any Temptations was. Well, I mean, before he thought he was going to be a Temptation. That was a long time, and I had my own group called David C. and the Question Marks. And Ollie was roaming around there, singing everywhere, hollering and being Ollie, Uh, he came up on us at one of the clubs, local clubs there in Birmingham, in Ensley, tell the truth, right there in Eddie's hometown.
Mm.
And he wanted to join my group, but Ollie was always, he was never a follower.
No.
He had to be a leader.
Yes. He went,
Yeah.
yeah.
I had him in my group for, I think, maybe it might have been 2 weeks.
I was gonna say, yeah,
And
that
then,
was
yeah, he played drums. He played drums for me.
yeah, he could play drums.
Yeah, oh, yeah, played drums, played piano, played a little bass. Yeah, he did. He was very talented.
Wow.
He was just kind of like,
Busy.
yeah,
Busy.
very,
We call him
very,
busy.
very,
Anybody know Ollie Woodson? We need to know. He was just busy.
very busy.
I can
Ain't no doubt
imagine it.
about it.
Yeah, yeah. But I was going to ask you this. I didn't realize you also knew Paul Williams, so you knew Paul Williams Jr. father.
Paul Williams Jr.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I knew Paul, but I didn't know him like I knew Eddie. I didn't
Yeah.
know Paul at all like that because, he passed way before I could get to meet him straight up.
Uh,
And his time was like it was long with the Temptations, but it wasn't. It was very short.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
But he was outstanding. That cat was something else.
Yeah, just heard he did the steps too.
Uh huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah, Paul was a dancer.
Yeah, and most of the background, you know, before all of the big time people came in, that was all Paul and Eddie as
Mm-hmm.
far as harmony and
Mm-hmm.
putting the harmony together. You know, Melvin was just Melvin who sang bass, you know.
Yeah, yeah, wow.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're a real soul singer. I mean, it comes deep down. This is
Mm.
what we try to teach people, the inflection of tone, the emotion of a song.
Yes.
We get all of that from you. And you guys have seen any of my promotion video, and David was singing Wish It Would Rain. I mean, it's just from the soul. But do you have something we can hear a little bit of something? Do you think? Are you ready to give us a little something?
What, me with me singing, you mean?
Y'all, y'all want to hear a little something? Hey, everybody. We got the
No.
show rolling, but I
Uh,
thought we should just,
I
hear a little
definitely
bit of David
tried.
right now. See what
Let's see if I can pull up some here.
I'm gonna say hi. Hey, Frank. They met in Alabama. I'm gonna say hi. The question marks became the Uptown movement.
That's exactly right.
Yeah,
Where you get that from?
Frank. We have a brother here on the line. There he is, Frank. The question marks. So
Uh-huh.
history.
Frank who?
Crenshaw. Crenshaw.
Frank Crenshaw. All
Yeah,
right.
he knows. Hey,
He
Mary, where are you at?
he know all about that, huh? Okay.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got. Hey, Mary, I saw you. This um, chat be moving while he's doing that. Carmen Wright. Hey, oh, she's speaking to somebody else. Who's there? Frank. There's Frank again. Talking about David didn't like competition.
Who is that talking about? I love competition.
I think he's talking about not David C. I think he's talking about David Ruffin.
Oh no, David. David didn't. No. I
Mm-mm.
mean, but he didn't have no reason to worry about it because David was excellent entertainer. Excellent. You
Oh,
cannot take that away from him.
yeah.
Not at all. Mm-mm. So
Uh,
I got a one of my gospel songs that I'm quite fond of.
oh, we
I
need that
love this
today.
song. I sing maybe a line or two, but I ain't gonna
Okay.
try to sing the whole song.
Okay. And I'll be back. Y'all,
uh,
I'll be
I'm
back.
sorry.
I'm still here, but I'm showcasing you.
Okay,
Go
you
ahead.
want me to
Go
do
ahead.
this song now? It ain't
Please.
gonna last long now, I tell
All
you.
right. I'm right here. I'm
All right,
right
here we
here.
go. Let me know if you're hearing the audio.
I hear it.
Okay. Well,
Ooh, is that you? Ooh, Lord.
ooh, hallelujah. There is no weapon formed against me, and that shall prosper. No, you can't harm this soul of mine. It's in his hand. I am healed by his stripes. No, you can't touch me. No, no. Jehovah Jireh's my provider. And that's why I stand. I stand because he rescued me. I stand because he made me free when he died on Calvary. I stand because I know it's right. I stand because he holds me tight in his love nothing, oh, nothing you can do or say to make me feel no other way inside. That's enough for y'all right there.
Ooh. Praise the Lord. We needed that. Hilarious.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite tunes off of my gospel album. I wish I had set up more for you, but
That's
I kind
okay.
of got tied up with the doctors today, and they kept me longer than I thought they would. So I didn't
Wow.
have time to come and set it up, but I should have set it up prior to this. But you know us, we just don't think right sometimes.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. We just, we got some more music for y'all. So hang on. But this is the CD. You sang on this CD with Dennis Edwards.
Mm,
Uh,
that's look what the Lord has done, eh?
yep, that's the gospel album.
Yeah.
You did that here in the Bay Area.
Yep, that's
Um,
right.
you also did the live at Casino San Pablo.
Yes.
But check this out. Then you guys came to the house. Do you remember that? And we gave a barbecue.
That's right.
My
I'll never forget that. Well, man, we eat so much there. Good gracious.
Yeah,
We
my
pigged out.
husband, he like make sure they have whatever they need, enough. But check this out. So we set up a show that day, and we showcased two artists. You remember that?
Yeah, I think Jeffrey Osborne was on there, wasn't it?
No, no, no. It
No
was
what?
no. It was a brother, Gene Cole, and it was Ashlyn Cole.
Oh, okay.
Ashlyn just finished what's the gospel what's the gospel song, Sunday's Best. She was in the
Uh-huh.
top 5 in this
Mm-hmm.
past Sunday Best.
Mm-hmm.
So that was amazing. She actually started singing in our backyard in front of the Temptations review.
Yes, yes. Uh-huh.
We
I
had a
remember now.
and I actually did a cake for you guys, which was Stop the Noise and Bring Back the Music. Weren't you in that play?
Of course, yes.
You're in that play.
I was the leading man in that thing.
Yeah, with Phil,
Yeah,
Pastor
Phil Lewis. Phil
Phil
Lewis.
Lewis, and he's always asking about you.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he's doing well. He's a pastor in Southern California.
Yeah, I have been watching him on
Yeah,
Facebook.
he's on Facebook. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's wrapping my head around him just doing his thing as a pastor. So you all
Mm-hmm.
have a calling.
Yeah.
Let's say hello to some folks. We have to shout out Alec.
Of
He's
course.
been
Don't forget
one of the
Alex.
best supporters.
My man. Alex. Yes, sir. That's my boy there. That's my boy there. I love him.
Yeah, he's extremely loyal. Thanks,
Yeah.
Alex, for all you do supporting David in the way you do. Um, Here's somebody. Oh, Miss Taylor, what's up? Kelly Taylor's in the house.
All
Okay,
right.
she's from the old school gang, and there's her husband. Say
Mm-hmm.
hi to Walt.
Hey, Walt.
And
Walt Taylor.
here's a brother, Glenn Dickens.
Glenn Dickens.
He's like, I'm
What's
telling
happening,
you,
Glenn?
he liked your you were singing, so that's what he was referring to. So
Oh,
that's
thank you.
awesome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So, someone has a question. David C. Has Otis ever asked you to
No, but
Woo!
I did get one of my friends was in California with his group, a group called good gracious, why in the world I'm gonna forget that. But anyway, they was there, and they were always with Otis when they was in town, because they was kind of like friends and stuff.
Just because I raise a little sand. I might be tired, lady. Try to understand. It doesn't mean that you done something wrong. Mhm. And just because when we have a little fight and I walk out the door and stay gone all night, it doesn't mean that I won't be coming home. Yeah, yeah. I love you. Oh, I love you. What else could I do or say? Yeah, yeah. I love you. Oh, I love you. What would it take to make you want to stay?
Woo.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs there, man.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh my God.
Anyway, I was trying to answer the guy's question. Can you hear me all right?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Uh, I was, like I said, like you said earlier, I had my own group, David C. and the Question Marks, and I got a call from the group, the Controllers. You ever heard tell of the Controllers?
No.
Uh, they were, they, were- they was national, but they was also working with Otis a lot,
Mm.
and Otis had some problems with Dennis right at that time, and
Mm.
they called me. This was before I to went with Dennis, Eddie, and David. That was long before then, and he called me for them to get me the spot with the Temps, and they was going to call me back that evening, and I tried to wait around for the call. At that time, we didn't have the cell phones as prevalent as we have them now. So
Mm.
I had to get to the gig because I couldn't be late for my show, and I had to leave. I waited around long as I could, but they didn't call until I left. So I
Mm.
missed that time. But when I talked to Eddie about it later down the years, he said, "No, I don't think you would have worked out with that."
No, that wasn't the right move.
That wasn't the right move. That's what
Yeah.
Eddie told me. So I never ever got a call from Otis personally, but he knows me. I'm sure of that. But no,
Oh yeah, he knows you. I mean, you was a problem. You guys was out there, but yeah, you know, you were out there killing them out there and doing the Temptation songs and stuff. So I can understand why Otis wasn't trying to call you and you know
nope.
were in sync with Dennis Edwards. In fact, let me share, I want to share this for you guys. A couple of my favorite. That was one of my favorites. Y'all was clean.
Oh yeah, Dennis wouldn't have it no other way, man. I tell you, I miss that guy. I miss him. But
Yeah.
yeah, he had that thing for
Too.
the look. Now he was gonna stay classy, and he wasn't gonna do anything to damage the temps. If
Right.
he did anything, he was gonna do something to make them more, make them shine a little more. But he
Yeah.
had integrity about that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. That's one of my favorite pictures as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I'm stuck in it. Keep it moving. So how does it feel to be a when you go out and you do a solo show versus being in a group with four other singers?
Well, I feel at home. It's like I went away from home for a long time and came back. So I enjoy doing solo shows. It's nothing like the temp shows, and you have to change your whole setting, your whole mannerism, all of that when you're doing things solo. Because but I've done it so long as just a stand-up singer, so it don't bother me. It's just that it's a whole lot of rehearsing, especially when you got to do it with a band. And I love doing everything with a live band. Tracks is one thing, but the band it just keeps you where you can get a little bit more intimacy out of it, as far as the audience is concerned. But it's okay with me. I mean, but I miss being on stage with the group, and this group is Temptation group. Dennis, that was David and Eddie. They took me a long ways. I mean, I've been to every country almost. Almost, I've been all around the world. Let's put it that way. And I've seen all of the big time artists. I mean, from James Brown on, we've been on shows with all of them. And truly, I can only just say how thankful I am to have been among those three guys that would, and I'm talking about they was always recognized wherever they went, and they received them with open arms. So, yeah, that was a big thing for me in my life to just be with them like that.
Well, I got to shout out the temps now, Chris Arnold, Paul Williams, Mike Patello. Did I miss
Chris
anybody?
Arnold,
Oh yeah, I got Chris, my boy. Chris is
yeah,
my boy. We've always been very close. But
right,
that's the group now that's singing after Dennis has been gone. And they got to keep it going. I mean, the music's got to keep moving.
yeah.
Looking forward to more. The Temptations 60th anniversary. And
Uh, yeah, they
yeah.
they putting together some big stuff for that. It's
Hmm.
our 50-year anniversary, ain't it?
Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah, I seen some of that on the websites, that they was about to start up a tour.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So I actually put together a compilations of photos and temp songs. Hang on. Um, let's see. Tip temp temptation songs that you all sang in concert. And don't know if you remember, I gave all of you guys a disc one Christmas. And I just found this CD and I uploaded it to YouTube. So, you guys, if you want to see a bit of Temptation review history, please check out our YouTube channel and you'll see this compilation of. I've traveled so much with you guys all over the place. Um, what'd you say?
Wonderful shows you've had too.
Yeah, we've had some fun time.
Oh yeah.
Someone asked David, oh, here's Alec. What's up, Alex? David C., what artist, male, female, would you like to collaborate with?
What artists? Female artists? The young artists?
I just think he means anybody that you would like to collaborate with, male or female.
Oh man, that my first choice would be Fantasia, and
Oh,
that's young, but I
wow.
love her, man.
Oh, wow.
Love
That
her.
would be a great show.
Yeah, she got a nice thing going there. I mean, that girl can flat-footed sing. She
Yeah.
can cook. I mean, she takes you way back in the years, back in the day. She's really good, really good.
Huh. We got to put that out there.
Yeah, please do. 'Cause
Yeah.
I would always glorify her thing. It's really good.
Yeah. Somebody's keeping up with you. I thought Paul, Mike, and CJ were not in the group. Well, no, CJ's not in the group, but the guys are back together.
Yep. Oh, you'll see. We'll show you. We're gonna be tough.
Yep, they're putting it back together. Um, so that was a hard loss of Dennis. Music Lives on here. Oh, it was one of my favorite photos. I think I've already showed you that. But you also, who were your greatest influences?
I got a lot of them. But Sam Cooke was my first. I loved Sam Cooke, and I loved what's his name, Julius Cheeks of the Nightingales. That goes way back. Those are gospel singers. Okay, but I went on up into now. That was Bobby Womack. There's Dennis Edwards, David Ruffin. I love those guys, man. There was quite a bit of an influence to me. But there was one guy that was here that come out of Chicago. His name was Roscoe Robertson. I'm sure you've heard of him. Uh, if you don't, I'll send you some of his music. But I'm sure a lot of people out there know about Roscoe Robertson. And another singer here that was Clarence Jr. Lewis. They call him Dough Knob. That was the singingest people I ever seen in my life. So I always give them accolades because I wasn't a person that went to nightclubs and stuff. Uh, but when I did end up in a nightclub, those were the people that I heard, and that they kind of inspired me to do it because I love what they was doing. So that's about it. And I love the OJs because that little Eddie fella and Walt, that's a dynamic duo right there. I love a whole lot. I could tell you a whole lot of things about a whole lot of different people and groups and stuff, but I was just trying to give you the ones that kind of influenced me.
I'm surprised you didn't say Bobby Womack.
I did say Bobby Womack.
Oh, Johnny Taylor.
Johnny Taylor too, yeah. I love all of them.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. I got to shout out hey Roy Stone. He's so appreciate you being here. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try and play some more music, or let's cue up. Let me see. I gotta mute you for a minute. Um, okay, y'all want to hear some more music? Let's play some more music. How about that? I'm going to hear another song of David's, and then we'll try a video, and then we'll call it a night. How about did we hear Stay in Your Arms? Stay in My Arms? Did we hear that one, David? How about?
This house is empty, sitting here by myself, wondering what went wrong since you got up and left. This old empty house is just not a home. Oh, love ain't love like you make No, no.
The same,
Not the same.
the same.
Oh,
Love ain't love without you.
it ain't the same.
Ain't the same.
No, it ain't the same. When we broke up and went our separate ways, I thought somehow my life would change. But I finally realized that I was unsatisfied. No one else could take the place. Oh,
Love ain't love without you.
no, no,
Ain't the same.
no, it ain't the same.
Love ain't love without you.
It ain't the same.
Ain't the same.
No, it ain't the same. Now I finally see just what you mean to me. I've been a victim of circumstance. Girl, what I wouldn't do just to get back home with you and give our love a second chance.
Love ain't love without you.
It ain't the same.
Ain't the same.
No, it ain't the same.
Love ain't love without you.
It ain't the same.
Ain't the same.
No, it ain't the same. Without you in my life, there's no paradise. Just empty space, yeah.
All right, y'all. Y'all gonna have to go download some David C. music, please. Let's support him. And yeah, that's. Uh-oh, David, where you at? Yeah, David.
I'm here.
There, you guys can download some David C. music. But you
Yeah.
sing from down here. Is that? It's you sing from down here. God.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Who is this? Roy said, "Hey, David, I remember seeing you all
Paul
perform."
Williams Jr. just popped up there.
Oh
That's
yeah.
a nice interview.
All right. Thank you. Hey, Paul Williams. Yeah, you're still clicking though, baby. I gotta get you to stop clicking. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a video. Want to see you? You was I actually dancing on this video. Let me cue up this video, and then we'll come back and talk some more.
I was doing what?
Dancing. You was
Dancing?
dancing. Yes.
Oh, that must have been that steppers ball we went to.
Yes. Here.
Oh no, that was Carver. That was
Feel this thing now. I want you to kind of. Yeah. Keep it right there. Keep it right there. Yeah. Ooh, ooh. Baby, 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 I need your love. Honey, you're loving me like no other. Lying here holding you feels so good. If you don't speak a word, it's understood. The language of love is what we speaking tonight. Stay in my arms. 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 Watch this. Don't move, don't move. Let me run my fingers through you. Your love set the mood. Baby, we're almost there. Yeah. Stay in my arms. Listen, baby, I need your loving. Baby, I want your loving. Baby, I need your loving. Gotta have all your love. Stay in my oh, stay in my keep it right there, keep it right there, keep it right there. Oh, stay in my you got an everlasting love. Oh, stay in my watch out. Let's groove, boy. Let's groove. Oh, baby, let's groove. Keep it right there. Keep it right there. Keep it right there. Oh, stay in my love. Your love set the mood.
You hear me?
Yeah, hold on. Where my steppers at? Where the steppers at? That's a show enough stepping song.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
stepping stuff there. Yeah, well, that was when I was putting on shows for the
Oh.
prostate cancer thing. I was doing prostate cancer. We was doing shows for that to kind of prostate
Mm.
cancer awareness, and that's when we was doing that in Birmingham for that thing to make people aware of prostate
Mhm.
cancer, and I had it
I
myself.
didn't
See,
know
and
that.
yeah, and most men, especially black men, they don't pay it no mind. So that's why so many of us die from it.
You gotta catch it
But
early.
you gotta catch it early. So I was trying to do some things to kind of help to make black men aware to prostate cancer and that you didn't have to die from it.
Mm.
That was one of those shows.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah,
Thank you for doing that to help out the brothers out there.
I'm trying to tell you.
You know, especially and even now with the pandemic, we need you guys to still get checked out. That's a serious early
Right,
detection is the best.
no doubt about it.
Is the best thing.
Hmm.
Well, David, I want to shout out your wife. Hey, Miss Johnson. Thank you. And you have twin girls
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
and a
Yeah,
son.
they're at work.
Yes, 3 children.
Huh?
3 children.
Oh no, we got 8.
Oops, sorry. No, for real.
Yes,
I didn't
8
know
kids.
that.
Yeah,
Wow.
then no
Can they
8.
sing?
I love big families.
Can they sing? Any of them sing?
My girls, the twins can sing. My son is a rapper. Uh,
Oh.
yeah, he got married, so he been trying to be a husband.
Yeah,
he
because
he
music
have
is,
yeah. He have two little girls too. Oh man,
Oh,
that's the pride and joy of this family. Those two little girls. You know.
yeah, your grandbabies. Oh, wow. Well, David, it's been truly a pleasure and an honor to have you on Roz's Happy Hour.
Oh,
Um,
hold on. Little girls, it's 20 grandkids.
20. Well, yeah, you got 8 children. Wow. Thanksgiving at you all's house must be fantastic. I mean, to have to
especially,
be
yeah,
surrounded with so much family.
especially on Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
All of them are here on Christmas.
Oh, that's got to be fun. All right. Is
Yeah,
everybody in Birmingham still?
yeah,
Oh, okay. Okay. So
yeah.
you never left Birmingham.
No, never left.
And there's some real some other well-known singers that come from Birmingham.
Yeah, of course.
Birmingham got a lot of singing.
That's where Eddie Levert come from. My brother and his wife raised him for a while. They stayed next door to him.
Eddie? I didn't
Eddie
know
Levert, yeah.
that.
Hmm.
Oh wow. He's
Yeah.
coming to Roz's happy hour. He's coming. So we look forward to having him. Um,
Hmm.
well, it was great to talk and listen to some music and reminisce. We must do it again. Do you have
Please.
do you have any words to offer of encouragement before we end to the folks out here?
Yes. My thing always is always put God first in everything you do. Everything you do. Put God first and you'll have smooth sailing all the way down the road. But without that, and my next thing would be some education.
Mm, mm,
You got to try to get some education because if you talk to most of the artists, they'll tell you where they made their biggest mistake at, and that was reading the contract. If you don't know how to read, you're in trouble. So go get some education and just follow those lines from God first down to education. Listen to your parents. Be good to your mom and your dad, where your days will be extended.
mm. And you know, our
That's my advice for you.
thank you. That's some good advice because that is exactly what happens in this music industry is we get excited to sign a contract and not knowing what you're signing, what each line item mean.
That's
Um,
right.
and you came up in the days with the Temptations and someone
Yes.
asked earlier, is the movie true? Or did you like the movie from what you
I
know?
I like the movie very much, but from the movie to what Eddie, David, and Dennis was telling me, it wasn't, you know, factual.
It was a movie. Anyway,
It was a movie, a great movie.
yeah,
But
yeah.
from what they tell me about it, and every other one of them, Damon and Richard Street and all of them, they tell me a different story. You know what I mean? But you live and you learn.
Yeah.
That's all you can say about that. You live and learn, but that's like I say, get some education and you'll know a little bit more about what you're doing.
Mhm.
Can't do it if you can't read.
No, no, no. Well,
Mhm.
I just when I looked back when I found that CD and I noticed that a lot of everybody on the CD is not here anymore. Cece,
Right.
Bucci,
Wow, boy, you going back, ain't you?
you know, Sims. And so,
Yeah, yeah.
we have to count our blessings every day.
Dokes gone too.
Yes, that's right,
Hmm.
Dokes.
Gregory Dokes.
He was a keyboard player for years.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Oh my
Mhm.
God. Well, again, I want to thank you for being my guest today. I look forward to talking to you more. And like I said, everyone, please download David, you can say goodbye, and then I'm going to just conclude here. Thank you. And
Thank you for having me. When I release this next album, I hope you have me back.
yes, let's do
Yeah,
that.
and I'm working on that right now. But we'll keep you informed upon the group and everything and what they're doing and where they're going to be and how it's coming along.
Hmm. And that's it. You're working in would that be a gospel album that you're working on?
Yeah, I'm doing an R&B
Oh,
album
okay.
and I'm going to do another gospel. Yes, I am.
Okay.
So when I get those put up, then I hope you'll have me back on so we can talk about it.
Y'all act like Roz's happy hour is going to be going on and on and on.
I'm telling you, we hope so anyway.
Yeah, yeah, I hope so. I will definitely bring you back. You guys support the arts, download David C's music. It's on all of the music apps,
Hmm.
Spotify, Apple Music.
Yes.
You get some of
Title music, all of them.
that. Yeah.
The name, it's on there.
And don't go,
Download it and enjoy yourself.
yeah, and I'm going to play you out. I'm going to play you guys out some music. So thank you, David. Um, hang on, folks. All right. Well, that concludes Roz's Happy Hour, episode number 21. Come back next Wednesday. Our guest will be 1968 Olympic gold medalist Tommy Smith. I appreciate you all for joining us. Please still share the link. I always say support the arts. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Let's take you out with some more David C. music. One of David's songs, Statue of a Man. Stand by.
Somewhere there should be for all the world to see a statue of a fool made of stone. It's an image of a man who let love slip through his hands and then left him standing all alone. Oh, so build a statue and oh, build it high so the world can see and inscribe the world's greatest fool and name it after me. Whoa, and there on his face, a gold tear should be placed to honor every tear he sheds. Yeah, and then it would show, and everyone would know. Concealed inside is a broken heart. So build a statue and oh, build it high so the world can see and inscribe the world's greatest fool and name it after me. So build a statue and oh, build it higher so the world can see. Hey, yeah, and inscribe the world's greatest fool. Come on, oh, build a statue and oh, build it higher so the world can see and inscribe the world's greatest fool. Come on and name it after me. Build it high every day of my life, and every hour. I want you to watch the tears on my face